What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 1, Game of the Year Edition, on Steam! This is episode 3, episode Trace. And
oh shit!
Yeah, that's why I said Trace, motherfucker.
He didn't give you your fucking mod. That sucks.
What mod?
The Truxican Wrestler, which increases your that skill you like, the sync.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would like that. So, anyway, last episode we ended it out kind of talking about when did the golden standard for acceptable just be that mediocre, it works.
Yeah, because we were talking about the beta version, and everybody's like, it'll be perfectly playable, Playable.
Yeah, since when is playable what you want out of a game?
It's not what I want out of a game. I want to have a good experience. I don't want to be like, well, I am able to play this.
Yes, it's like, so how was that game? It worked. If that's the best thing you could say about a game, I feel like it's not acceptable.
No, that's not acceptable. And I don't know along the line. Maybe I feel like it was like halfway through this last generation when the consoles really started to show their age that playable became the golden standard.
No, you want to know when playable became the golden standard?
When's that?
When they allowed developers to release games broken and patch it later.
I feel like that's just about the same timeline.
All right. So we're speaking about the same thing, different reasons.
Yeah.
We're on the same elevator but different floors.
Well, at least no one's getting crushed on this elevator.
Yeah, well, nobody did get crushed in an elevator this playthrough, actually.
I thought it was going to happen, dude.
I was waiting for it to happen.
You were hoping for it.
Yes, we're gonna kill. Nope.
That's a fun mechanic they added in the Borderlands 2.
Yeah, the nope. Nope.exe.
Guys?
What?
Get crushed by elevators. Randy, you genius.
That shit would be a fun game. Instead of Candy Crush, we'll call it Elevator Crush. You just gotta crush your friends with elevators. It would be like the best multiplayer game you've ever played in your life.
It's a lot of purples right here.
Yeah, but they're shitty shields.
I'm taking that tough guy.
Oh yeah? You
yeah.
Tough guy?
Yes, plus 40% to health.
Oh, alright. Health matters in this game. I forgot.
Yeah, because it doesn't melt away in one shot.
Yeah, I feel like you're sucking up all my fucking transfusions all the time. I like throwing all these transfusions out. I'm like, why am I not getting healed? God damn it.
So, back on topic.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to. I was about to segue back.
You know what is technically considered playable for video games?
What's that?
24 frames per second from a technical aspect.
Now, this might just be the PC guy in me, but anything less than 30 is unacceptable in this day and age.
It's really and it needs to be a solid 30.
Yeah, it can't be 30 at the max, dipping down to 20 when shit gets rough. You know what I mean? Because I remember back in the day, we instead of frame per second, we used to actually call it slowdown.
Slowdown.
Yeah, because the entire game would actually fucking slow down. Like your character movement speed, everything. And
yeah, shit would just lock up.
Timers would go all crazy, and it was just pretty shitty. And I remember saying, like, growing up, we never really thought the graphics were gonna get better. We were just like, man, I can't wait till this is not a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We just didn't want the slowdown.
Yeah, but now I feel like we're still back in the Nintendo area, where we're just building things as best as we can, and we're not worrying about the slowdown still.
Yeah, we're just trying to get it to run.
Yeah, I wouldn't, alright, Titanfall looks beautiful, right?
Beautiful.
Now, if they came out and said Titanfall can't run at more than 30 frames per second, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather them tone the graphics down and get a higher frame rate.
Definitely.
Lose some of the background features, you know what I mean? Lose some of that shit that I don't... Do I really... No, it looks good when I see buildings in the background of Titanfall, but is that really affecting my gameplay experience? Fuck no!
No, it's not at all.
So, I mean, remember when Gran Turismo first came out, they had what was called a high-def mode.
Yeah.
And it removed all of the backgrounds and only had on screen what you needed on screen. And it ran at 60 frames per second on the PS1.
Yeah,
PS1.
and that's a good experience. I mean, 60 frames is optimal.
And experiencing 60 frames per second like that back in, what was that, like 97, 98? That was like, holy shit, my TV can't even keep up with this.
Did you know that there's people in the current console generation who actually believe that the 360 is incapable of 60 frames, like the console itself is frame locked?
No.
It's all software management, guys.
Yeah, it's that goes down to whoever's the goddamn fucking owner of the game. Whoever makes the game dictates what that shit runs at. Because, I mean, look at Call of Duty. Call of Duty runs at 60 frames per second on Xbox.
Yeah, it does.
And fucking, I'll tell you what, it makes all the difference in the world when we're playing on console between the 30 frames per second on Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty.
Yeah, it does.
It just feels that much faster, and I feel like that's what Titanfall has done. Titanfall is just that much faster and smoother than the competition, and it makes everything else feel old. And that's what I want out of games, is to move forward instead of just sideways.
Yeah, instead of being like, well, this is what everybody's fucking used to.
Ow.
Yeah, that hurt. But you know what? Both of our shields endured a point-blank rocket blast.
Yeah,
because
I think that might have been a spread rocket, too.
They're shields from the future. Oh, meat popsicle. That guy's an asshole.
Yeah, he's all strong.
Oh, but it's what people are. They're just used to it now. So they're like, this is just fine, but it's not just fine.
Yeah, or they say, it's fine, they'll fix it later. No, bitch! I want things to work out of the gate. I use this all the time. I don't buy a fucking toaster and be like, well, in 6 months I'm gonna have some damn fine bread.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I fucking buy a toaster. That shit, when I bring that shit home, bitch, I'm looking for some toast. Where's my toast, motherfucker?
Yeah, it's like if you bought a toaster, using the toaster analogy, and that toaster always just sort of burned your toast.
Yeah.
Every time.
It didn't. It was still edible, but it wasn't pleasant edible. It always had that charcoal burnt taste to it. And I feel like this is one of the gayest scenes in Borderlands ever.
Oh man, you're dead. You're dead.
Oh wait, no, this isn't it. My bad. This is Shank, right?
Yeah, he's gay. This is when he started pushing the envelope.
Yeah. This whole area is full of his boyfriends, right?
Yep.
Then I'm thinking this is the right area.
But it's funny. It's not.
It's funny as shit because he's in a prison, so you know it's vital to the story. It's not like just saying, oh, here's Shank. By the way, he's gay.
Yeah.
But you know that's how I feel. Claptrap is. Here's Claptrap. By the way, he's gay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slag him. You go ahead and.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that.
You go ahead and do your thing. I got a Thanatos on him. Damn! Look at that DOT stack, baby! Boom! High five.
Teamwork.
All right. So yeah, like I said, I hate paying for a product and not getting what I was promised.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I ever told you this story, but I have Comcast internet.
Okay.
And that says a lot.
It does. They just bought Time Warner, and Time Warner's down here, so...
Yeah. So, Comcast, for those of you guys that don't know, has blazing internet speeds. But it's not very reliable. It goes out every now and then.
Now and then.
It goes out in what seems to be the worst time possible. Like, the other night we were going to record this, and I was like, I can't, dude. My internet has been going out all night long. God's like, that's okay. I don't feel like doing shit anyway, because I'm Batman.
I like how I'm Batman in this.
Yeah, I don't know why you're Batman now, but he was like, I was born with internet. You merely adopted it. Shit. But no, anyway, I called Comcast one time to complain about my internet going out, right? And you know how they patch you in to people from other countries?
Yeah.
I don't want to be racist, but they're always Hindu.
Yeah, always.
they're always Indian people, I should say, because they're not. I don't know their religions. But anyway, fuck it. He told me. Oh, nice. He told me. He goes, "You should be lucky that you got internet. In my country, we don't even have the internet." And I was like, "Bitch, I ain't in your country, motherfucker." Right? And I pay $200 a month to have Comcast business class internet. Which means if you're paying $200 a month just for internet, I'm not talking about HBO or anything. I'm talking about just for internet.
Yeah.
You expect that shit to be top notch.
You do.
And it's not top notch. And I wonder, it's like, when did okay become okay?
Is it the generation? Is it just like people are just sort of about it?
I don't know, but I feel like even today with my son's generation in school and shit, I'm sure you've dealt with it with your kids in school. Participation medals. Yeah, see, you know, everybody's a winner. Nobody's a loser. Like, somebody's got to lose.
Nobody ever.
How do you know you're doing a good job if nobody loses?
Okay, prime example. At the end of every 9 weeks, they have like a ceremony and give out awards at my daughter's school, which is cool. Like, you know,
yeah, they reward the kids.
Yeah, but if you didn't get shit, you get a ribbon that says citizen. Citizen. What the?
Congrats! You were here.
Fucking here. And
you were here.
The kids love it. They're like, I got a citizen award.
That's your contribution to society, is being here.
Yeah, it's like they might as well give out ribbons that say like was once ejaculate. You know? Because
I want a ribbon that says paid his bills on time.
On time.
Fucking give me a ribbon, Comcast. I want a bill. I want a ribbon that says paid his bill. You know, it's like good job. You did what you were supposed to do. You went to school. You want to fucking. I remember that used to be like a joke back in the day. Like, good job. You went to school. You want a fucking medal?
Yeah.
And now they're like, yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, I do want a fucking medal. How do you like that, bitch? It's like, damn. I didn't think you really expected a medal. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, it's brutal, dude.
I think that whole mentality is killing away the fact that people need to be the best. If you kill competition, like I told you, I'm not a very competitive guy, but not when it comes to like things that don't matter, but when it comes to things in like life, like business, or, you know, trying to get ahead, I want the person that's opening up my chest cavity to be the doctor that was valedictorian, not the motherfucker that got a citizen award.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna ask the doctor, be like, so what's your credentials? I have 13 citizen awards, motherfucker.
Oh, shit, that's sweet.
Oh, damn, this guy went to school.
Yeah, he did.
I hope you went to school, motherfucker. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna alt-tab real quick.
Okay.
All right, I wanted to make sure I was recording my voice on this, because I didn't remember starting it.
Oh, that would have been real bad.
Yeah, but you're recording anyway, so I could have just stole it off you, but...
Yeah.
Shit, but... No, I feel like just the whole mediocrity of everything...
Of everything.
...is just... It's mediocre.
Bringing it back to video games for just a second, I have, like... Okay, so the PlayStation 3 version of Borderlands...
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's universally known that it performs the worst.
I feel like it could have been better. I've played it. I've, gave it a go, and it's the same thing like I told you with the Xbox, man. If things are going on and there's math going on, it gets pretty bad. It gets pretty bad,
and there's people who try to say like my PlayStation doesn't slow down. And
every PlayStation. So the only reason people don't notice it is because you're used to it.
Yeah, I told this person that their PlayStation is not a unique special snowflake.
All right, that's a Fight Club reference.
I know it is. I love Fight Club. Your PlayStation is just as bad as my PlayStation.
His PlayStation's name is Robert Paulson. Shit.
But it's like, I don't know. It's just getting they're so used to how things are.
And I think that's a bad thing. Actually, check this out. One of my favorite bands in the world, Hatebreed, they have their first album they made. It was named, check this out, Satisfaction is the Death of Desire.
Oh,
Think about that. Satisfaction is the death of desire.
that's deep.
Yeah, it is, because if you're fine with your life and everything, that's how it's going, or you're fine with your video games and your 30 frames per second, you're never going to want more. And you're never going to try for more. And if you're satisfied with just the way things are, nothing's ever going to progress for you. And I feel like we lost that progression inside of video games, and to where we're just constantly trying to just make everything pretty. And what's going on up here? Something just opened up.
Oh yeah. That's a secret door.
Oh, it's a chest.
There's a chest.
Yay! I finally get to open a chest, and it has a white rocket launcher in it.
You want to open another chest?
Yes, I do. Is
Okay.
it your chest, Goth?
No, it's not my chest.
Is it the way to your heart?
Oh, that door is supposed to be unlocked.
It's not.
Well then, we got ripped
You
off.
didn't unlock it.
Well, it's supposed to be unlocked.
But yeah, I think everybody's just way too happy with okay. It's like, it's okay to be okay. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's good
Be
to
the
be awesome.
best you could be. How would you guys like it if I put up a video? It's like, hey guys, I got an okay video for you today.
Yeah, this shit is fucking
Okay.
It is all right. Ooh, there's a chest up there we missed.
Oh yeah.
You have to jump up on this box. We're about to show you guys this box jump.
Yeah, I see how to get up there. I'm better at goth than platforming, so I can
ahead.
get up there faster than him.
Oh, I thought.
Woo! Open the box. Oh, look at all the pearls.
Look at all. It's filled with pearls.
It's all the pearls. All
It's
the
every
pears
pearl.
in the world. Every pair. Every
Man,
pair.
my daughters, they signed up for T-ball. You sign up for T-ball now. Or baseball.
Wait. You mean she tried out?
No, they signed up.
So, do you have to pay or is it free?
Yeah, you pay for it.
So you pay for your kids to get a competitive experience.
Define competitive.
Winner, loser, you know.
Okay. Listen, there's not 3 outs.
Is it one of those things where the kids hit until they get on base?
They hit until everybody has hit.
No.
Twice.
Twice?
Twice.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Hey, let's throw the bird at him, see what happens.
I was really
Ooh.
hoping that was your Truxican.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a good justice, but it's not your Truxican wrestler. I was really...
No, it's not, but I will take a justice. I feel like these guys drop Mordecai-centric shit.
They do. They look like Mordecai. They're little Mexican wrestler Mordecais.
Yeah, I like this one better than the other one.
Okay. But yeah, dude, you just sign them up, and everybody bats, and everybody gets a trophy.
That's disgusting, though.
It is disgusting. I played baseball. I played Little League. I was not great. And you know what I was aware of? That I
you
was
weren't
not
great?
great. Are you fucking kidding me?
What happened?
Okay, so everybody watching my video is going to notice that my game froze up for a second. Listen, if I add you to play Titanfall during a stream, don't fucking send me invites if I'm not in Titanfall and not streaming.
Are you getting spammed?
I just got an invite. It closed out Borderlands for a second. Alt-tabbed me. Like, listen, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but... Like,
No. You could be a dick about that, because we've talked about that before. Just, you know, if you're you know, on somebody's friends list, even goth, I don't join your games.
Like, if I'm online, I'm filming.
And I'm like, yo. And you're like, what's up? I'm like, you playing? He's like, oh yeah, but I'm actually filming with Smitten right now. I'm like, oh, you know, by all means. Go ahead.
Nice. That's actually what he sends me, that sound clip. He's like, cool.
I used to cut those out of my videos until people actually enjoyed the burps. Like, I'll cut the coughing out, like a little, but the burps stay in, especially when they're a good one like that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That came from the pits of hell. I felt that all the way up, rumbling up deep under my stomach. But Yeah, you know, don't do that. Don't be a dick. If you're on Goth's friends list and you're playing some Titanfall with him, you know, fucking play some Titanfall with him. But if he's not playing a Titanfall, he's not playing Titanfall.
Yeah.
So that's just how it is. You know?
That's just how it is.
Don't stick your head in my window and be like, yo, what are you doing?
What are you doing in here?
Knock on my fucking door, asshole.
Can I be part of what you're doing currently?
Or call before you come over.
Dude, that's crazy that getting an invite on fucking Origin will alt-tab you out of whatever the fuck else you're doing, though.
Origin is coded like that. That's why I said it's spyware, man. Origin has too much control over your computer, and that's the one thing I don't like about it.
Does it have a lot of control over your computer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it'll change the volumes on mics and shit. And...
Yep. And you know why that is, right?
Why?
Because when you sign up for Origin, it says that you give them the right to monitor your system to find out what hardware you're using.
Ah, that's bullshit.
Yep. So every time you open up Origin, it scans your computer and tells you what you're running to EA and sends them back a whole big report.
Well, that's fun.
That's why I said it's spyware. That's literally what spyware fucking does. That's a definition of spyware.
Yeah, except the company that it's reporting to is the maker of the spyware, when usually like spyware is like selling your shit to Mr. Clean. Exactly.
Except this time you're just trusting a AAA developer to install spyware on your shit. Imagine if Steam did that. Steam would have like the best fucking marketing division ever.
Yeah, they would.
They'd be like, we know everything about every computer that plays games out there.
Fucking Steam. Steam is so clean, though.
Yeah, but Steam is one of those rare old school examples of when okay is not just okay. Steam doesn't have to be as awesome as it is.
It didn't used to be. That's for sure.
But they take the measures to make sure that you get a good experience from it.
Dude, how did Xbox Live get worse between Xbox 360 and Xbox
Windows 8.
One?
Windows 8. This is my theory. Microsoft cannot make two consistent products in a row. Look at it like this. Remember Windows 95, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'll lump 95 and 98 together because they're basically the same. So we'll say 95, 98. Then after that, you had Windows ME, which sucked balls. Then after that, you had Windows XP, which was fucking the second coming of Jesus. And then you had fucking Windows Vista, which was a blister on the...
Don't worry about it. That's how
did we just do that?
Yeah. I don't even know how that happened.
Alright, I jumped out again. But no, Microsoft, remember? Windows XP, then fucking Vista. And then you had, what do you call that? Fucking Windows 7, which was the third coming of Christ. Fucking. Then you had Windows 8, which, like I said before, I don't have a touchscreen monitor. I don't want a touchscreen operating system.
Yeah, I agree. I hate 8. It's on my laptop, but I hate it.
And that's why they put the fucking Kinect there. They wanted to make it like a touchscreen on the Xbox. And
yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Why do I want to walk in the room and go, Xbox on? When I can just grab my controller and do the same fucking thing!
You know what I find funny? That they released that Media remote for the Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need no remote for the Xbox. It comes with a remote.
So, after this next mission, we're on the last mission.
Okay, this is where we just gotta go to the bridge back here and just go to the side and there's a... Echo.
Well, then we have to go to the world's largest bullet, and then we're in the part where there's tons of driving.
What do you mean, world's largest bullet?
Yeah, we gotta go get the thing that's off to the side, and then it's like ice cream day. Remember that shit?
No.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of driving left.
What? Wait, ice cream day?
Yeah, they talk about ice cream day.
Who?
These two soldiers, where you find the info here.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never listened to the Echo.
Yeah. Talks about Rocky Road, Alamode. You'll hear it. Yeah, he does. We'll keep this episode rolling just a little bit longer then.
Yeah, we're gonna go get the ice cream Rocky Road Alamode And we'll end it out right there on that little bridge, that partition. Which means we should only have one more episode left of this DLC.
Yep, 4 episodes.
That's not bad. What did we say it was going to take 3?
Yeah, 3.
3 episodes. This is a little bit of... This is things that we talk about off camera in between episodes. We're like, so Goth, what's going on? What do you want to talk about this next episode? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's relevant because A, you have to set aside time, you know? Because
Yeah.
you and I like to one-shot this shit. Or if
It's a DLC, yeah.
Yeah. Like, Borderlands, the vanilla playthrough, we did in like 3 days. The whole thing.
We had the entire playthrough done before the first episode was uploaded.
Yeah, that was a sweet week. I don't...
Yeah, I didn't do shit that week. I woke up, uploaded the episode, and I think, oh yeah, that was back when the loot hunt was still going on too.
Yeah.
So we had those awesome videos every day that were like really easy and fun to make because Borderlands was giving us new objectives.
Yeah,
and
it's
the
like,
objectives
this is the
were
shit.
actually, and they were actually having Baron in the real world. Like,
Yeah.
you know, oh my god, I could win a contest through this. We're having fun now.
Ice cream day! Oh snap! It's ice cream day! Rocky Road! A la mode! Oh, I'm in the mode for ice cream day!
Told you.
That is amazing.
Dear God, what was that? Oh, you were recording that?
That is like the greatest bit of Borderlands dialogue ever.
Not sharing my ice cream with you.
I felt like I was listening to one of my videos. Ice cream day, Rocky Road, Alamo, ice cream day. See? It had the...
He's on
It had
personal
this-
ice cream leave of absence.
Clearly states. Then where is the code? Oh, you
I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah, now you know.
That is bad.
That's absolutely fucking amazing.
Did you do Derek?
I missed the Borderlands loot hunt.
Oh, me too.
Just bullet.
That was fun.
I left it there.
You know what?
What?
Something that jeopardizes
We
all of our lives.
should
That's
put on a hunt.
at the world's largest.
Yeah, but we don't have like a
Wait.
server and a way to track it.
We can't. I was gonna say we can't. I was gonna say we should buff weapons and everything.
We can't even have that ability. And we're not going to do the hunt because that was the worst.
Yeah, that was. Let's not go there.
Yeah, all right. I think that'll wrap it up for this one. We got one
Yeah.
left.
So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch mine and Cathalion's motherfucking videos. And next time you guys see us, it's going to be the last episode of us taking on General Knoxx, and we're gonna be going against the time limit.
Yeah, we will.
General Knoxx. And that's gonna be hectic. I've only done that once with the time limit, Goth.
Yeah?
Did not go well.
Well, I mean, listen. Making it out and dying are the same result.
Well, yeah, I know that. So I didn't know where the boxes were because it's my first time ever.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up just not opening a bunch of shit and running around.
Ah.
What do I do?
Yeah.
Where do I go?
Anyways.
So, like I said, my name's Jay. MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you guys
Later. Cool. I'll start it in the next zone.